Ravioli. Broke Legacy, almost broke Modern, and nobody saw it coming. And here we are yet again. A new powerful creature gets spoiled, and nobody cares. The card's Reddit page only has 34 comments. For comparison, that was Horn's Reddit page, a whopping 934 comments. Of the few people talking about this card, most are not too fond of it. Well, let's read the card. Let's read what it does. For 2 mana, it's a 2/1 that can't be blocked, and when we cast it on creature spell, Mercurial Spelldancer gets a counter, an oil counter. What can we do with those counters, you ask? Well, when Spelldancer deals damage to our opponent, we may remove 2 counters and copy our next instant or sorcery spell. That's right, it's a free copy. I think its wording has thrown people off, because there's a lot of unblockable creatures that are balls. So let us reword it. Every turn, deal 2 damage to our opponent, and double every other spell we play. Any non-creature spell puts a counter on Spelldancer, like Mishra's Bauble. So getting 2 counters is very easy. And even though we remove 2, the spell we're copying puts 1 more counter back on. Now Spelldancer does die to removal, but so does Ravioli. But 2 mana versus 1 might be an issue, and perhaps Daddy's getting aroused for nothing, which is why we must test out Spelldancer, and we shall do so in a Murktide deck. Turn 1, we Ravioli check our opponent and see if they have removal, and then on turn 2, we'll Spelldancer check our opponent and see if they still have removal. And if they don't, they're probably clapped, because imagine copying Bolt, Unholy Heat, Expressive Iteration which digs, or even Archmage's Charm. So instead of drawing 2 cards, we draw 4, or we could steal our opponent's permanents, and even just double and consider is considerably good. Now with 4 baubles, we synergize with Channeler, and then we have counter, more counter, and the new Minor Misstep. Counters any spell that costs 1 or less, which in Modern is a lot of stuff. And then of course, we have Murktide. Now for sideboard, we have Spells Hate, TV Hate, Artifact Hate, Land Hate, Graveyard Hate, Weenie Hate, and another Misstep. That is the deck. And now it's time to see Spelldancer in action. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. And without further ado, here's the gameplay, and I hope you enjoy. Opening hand's alright, we're gonna keep. Oh, looks like Hammer. We'll put out Ravioli anyway. I'm Paladin already, jeez. Consider Frost. We'll swing. We'll on trade, sure. Then we'll pass. Oh, Inkmoth. We'll try for removal. That worked too, but it's Sentinel. This feels bad. We'll play Ravioli, then pass. We'll on draws. We'll play this Giver. Let's try for the swing. And punch Chomps, interesting. Will for Iteration. Hang the tax. That's pretty good. Take out Giver. Then we'll pass. We'll on draws. Swings for 1. And then passes. There's a Bolt. We shall swing. Take their Shadow Sphere. And then Bolt. And then pass. Opponent animates Inkmoth. What? Cigar's Aid. Do we counter that? Or their Hammer in hand? Aid's more threatening. Counter. We take 1. Bauble for us. First consider. Flame. We'll equip. Someone with Ravioli. Punting Sentinel. Crack Bauble. We'll draw. Spelldancer nice. Dump everything. And back to opponent. They play Ornithopter. They animate Inkmoth. In Iteration, that's pretty good. Play Spelldancer. Play Iteration. And there's a Concede. I'm going against this run all this for all this, and asking 2. Opening hand's pretty strong, we're gonna keep. I'll play Shadow Sphere and passes. We'll play Channeler. Oh, Charm. Keep down the top. Then we'll pass. Oh, Sanctifier. With protection from red. Iteration for us. We'll pass. There's Inkmoth. And Soundforge. Sure. Finding a Hammer. We'll take 2. And play Giver. We'll first consider. Ugh, we get a land. Take out the Giver. And another Charm, sure. We'll pass. I'll play Sentinel. Feels bad, we'll draw 2. Putting Bolt, another Charm. We'll equip Shadow Sphere. And Fist is for 4. Minor Misstep, okay. We'll pass. The Guard is Aid. We'll counter. Using Minor Misstep. Opponent swings. We'll Bolt Sentinel. Darn, still no Delirium. We'll go for Consider. Iteration, no. We'll take that though. Even though we don't have double red. Opponent passes and oof. We'll go with Iteration. Yikes. Alright, Spelldancer. Bauble. Oh, now we have Delirium. We just have to survive 1 turn. Unholy Heat, okay. Oh, we exile our creature. And put us at 4. Just sound, that's good. We have to swing. Opponent swings Rest Sound. Another Charm. Take out Sanctifier. We go to 3. We equip Mystic. This feels kind of derpy-der. We'll grab their Spear. Equip Channeler. Swing for 4. We have 2 cards in hand. We're tapped out. There's Sentinel. Animate Inkmoth. Took over 2. This for 4. We gain 4. Opponent's Giver. We'll counter. We'll grab Sentinel. And our opponent exclaims it's enough salad tossing for 1 day. Goes on the next match. Opening hand is very strong. We're gonna keep. We'll play Ravioli and pass. We'll play Bauble. Oh, and this might be the mirror match. How interesting. It's over 2. Finding Ledger Shredder? Sure. And do we consider here? You should probably wait. Oh, opponent passes. We shall swing. Finding our opponent's Consider. We'll cast it. Finding Charm. Then we'll pass our opponent. Opponent goes for Shredder. Do we counter? Probably not. We'll consider. Spelldancer nice. Another Bolt. We'll play Spelldancer. Oh, except we can't Bolt. Probably should have bolted first. We'll swing. Opponent blocks. We'll Bolt. Spelldancer gets counter. Still no land. Shoot. Oh, Spell Pierce. This feels bad. But we'll counter. And now Spelldancer has 2 counters. Although we are tapped out. Opponent digs. And there's Murktide. Still no Delirium for us. But fret not. Our daddy has a plan. We shall swing. And opponent says big cocks and blocks. But tragically for opponent. Remove counters. Double Bolt our opponent. Putting them at 1. And now Lightning Bolt. Absolutely fabulous. And now it's on game 2. We're going game 2 is running all this for all this stuff. Game 2. Opening hand's okay. We'll keep. And for us. We'll crack our Baubles. Unholy Heat nice. Oh, opponent passes. We'll consider. Murktide sure. Iteration for us. Not that we need a 3rd one. Then we'll pass. Oof, opponent passes. This is kind of risky. Play Channeler. Iteration. And put Bolt in hand. Back to opponent. Opponent digs. Finding Ledger Shredder good for them. We shall Bolt. Number 3. And since opponent's tapped out. Murktide. No! Subtlety. We'll keep on top. Alright, back to opponent. Opponent digs, takes out Chandler, and plays their Murktide, which tries looking for opponent. Iteration, Unholy Heat for 6, play Ravioli and pass. Upon digs some more. Oh, they find another Murktide, but it's only a 4-4. Another iteration, play it. Opponent counters, we'll counter their counter, and that's a tough one. We'll grab Spelldancer, but then we'll have to pass back. Removal. Opponent fist for 4. Oh, Chandler. We'll play Spelldancer. Iteration, not the best. We'll bolt, and pass back. More removal. We get a 4. Now the moment of truth. Chandler, Murktide, and then pass back. What's our opponent do now? Relic, sure. We'll consider. We find Bauble, and land. Shoot, that's not good. Holy Heat, I'll keep it on top. We're forced to swing. Will they crack the relic? Shoot, the crack relic. Buff our Murktide, as well as theirs. So now I have a 10-10. Opponent passes. Bauble for us. Ugh, they have a bolt on top. Shoot, pass. A braid for us, and bolt for us. Interesting. Do we go for it? 5 cards, they probably have counter. But with 1 bolt in hand already, we might be in trouble no matter what. So we'll go for it. Swing for 10. Opponent blocks, and they try for the bolt. We'll try for the counter. Counter works. Opponent passes. Land. Tickle for 10. No, opponent bounces. Fine. Or we play it on 4. Opponent digs. Plays Ravioli. And passes. Oh, and a charm. We'll try for removal. That works. Swing for 4. Now opponent's at 8. Oh, but they dash out Ravioli. Try for removal. Removal works. Spelldancer. Play it. Swing for 4. Now opponent B at 4. Pyromancer, do we care? We should probably counter. Opponent tries to counter. We'll let Fluster Storm. And there's a concede. What an epic battle. And now it's on to the next one. Opening hands, what do we're going to keep? Our opponent passes. We'll consider. Pitch Murktide. Oh, and this will be a tough one. Do we play Spelldancer? Or Chandler holding these up? I think Chandler's safer. Play Chandler. Back to opponent. Uh-oh, fatal push. Oh, wait. Counter. Oopsie poopsies for opponent. Opponent passes. Nice Bauble. Play Spelldancer. Play Bauble. Crack Bauble for Delirium. Swing for 3. We pass back to opponent. Oh, and it's a mill deck. And land for us. I have super anything idea. Removal. Dash out Ravioli. Swing. We find Drown in the Cock. Now use Spelldancer. Copy consider. Draw Iteration. Draw Unholy Heat. And it's back to opponent. Ooh, opponent goes a crab. Oh, what a fetch land. Milling us some more. And another crab. They sure have a lot of crabs. Oh, well, they concede. Okay. So game 2 it is. I'm going game 2 is running this first swing 2. Opening hand's pretty strong. And we don't have to fetch. So we're safe from Archive Trap. Opponent plays Room Crab. We'll play Chandler. Bauble. Iteration on top. Crack Bauble and pass. In the mill. Giving us Delirium. How generous. Oh, what a lantern. So no Delirium. Spelldancer for us. Play Spelldancer. And opponent draws. More milling. And mill us for 14. And the Exile Graveyard. We'll play Iteration. Yikes, okay. We'll bolt here. Swing for 3. We'll clench and pass. Oh, surgical extraction. Grabbing our counterspell. And then they pass. Land, shoot. We'll swing. Copy our next spell. Play Iteration. And bottom. Oh gosh. We'll put out Chandler and pass. And now we have Fluster Storm. And oof, they have to try for it. But shoot, they know how to tap their lands. So game 3 it is. I'll go game 3, swing and Blood Moon without game 3. Open hand with Chandler's want to keep. Chandler, Bauble, crack it, and pass, and oof, extirpate. Oh, an Archive Trap. Another one. Oh, an extirpate Iteration. Taking our Iteration from hand. That's not dummy thick. Another Ravioli for us. We'll play Ravioli. Hold up, dispute, and pass. Opponent passes. Another Spelldancer for us. This for 5. Opponent takes it. We'll then play Spelldancer. Oh, it's down on the cock. We could counter, but we'll say no. Opponent passes. This for 4. Play our land. Second Spelldancer. And opponent cycles a mill, sure. 16 cards left in deck. And a fatal push. Opponent passes. Islet, nice. Dash out Ravioli. Spank for 6. And down to 2. And there's a concede. That was a close one. And now it's on the next match. Opening hand's alright, we'll keep. Ravioli and pass. And it's an elemental deck. A good Harbinger on top of their deck. And a Spelldancer for us. Interesting. The best move here. Chandler. Bolt. Exile their Harbinger. We'll play it. And we'll pass. Oh, voice. When voice goes to Jesus, they get his token. Oh, consider nice. We'll first play Spelldancer. Draw. Spelldancer gets a counter. We find Duration, sure. We'll have to pass. Opponent plays Triumph. And a White Line Binding. Oh. I'll take a Spelldancer. Okay, Iteration. Oh, yikes. Exile the Ravioli. Swing with Ravioli. Opponent trades. We'll play our second Ravioli. And the pass. Oh, Frozen Reef. So whenever it or an elemental enters, so it's top card of the library. Can either draw it or play land. It looks Solitude. Reef triggers again. Binding them to land. Who's Chandler? And then they pass. Play Spelldancer. Bauble. We'll bolt Reef. Swing with our creatures. Opponent trade, sure. And we'll pass. Oh, there's all math. They draw. Make 4 mana. Playing Risen Reef. And puts Classica here in hand. Unholy Heat, nice. First consider. Finding Iteration. Swing with Spelldancer. Copy our next spell. And Unholy Heat. Taking out Risen Reef. No, Endurance. Oh, that feels so bad. There goes our graveyard, so no Delirium. Darn. We'll pass. Another Risen Reef. They go back to 19. They swing, we'll chump. Now let's try this again. Swing for 2. Double Iteration. Iteration to hand. Exile consider. Oh, and this is a hard one. We really need Unholy Heat. We're 2 away from Delirium. So we'll say Heat in hand. Bolt in exile. We'll first consider. Bolt to hand. And bolt the Reef. And we'll pass. Oh, math. Dealing 2 damage there. And a land enters. They buff and draw a card. But no lands for them, huh? We're 1 card off from Delirium. But we really need double red. It's very risky. We'll play Iteration. Iteration. Hope for a red land. Darn, not exactly. Not ideal. We'll play Murktide. So much for Delirium, but we do have an 8/8. And as long as I don't draw a land here. Oh, land. At least it's not a fetch. And there's Solitude. Yep, they have us. So game 2 it is. We're going to bring on this first set from 2. Opening hand could be better. But we'll try it. Office Shock. Playing Harbinger, sure. Lightning Risen Reef. Land for us. We'll pass. Opponent passes. We'll Iteration. Not too bad. We'll need to hold up Dispute. Channel in hand. All one exile. And then we'll pass. Opponent passes again. Interesting. We draw another Bauble. Play Chandler. Play Bauble. And we'll pass. Opponent tries for Voice. Lots of counter. Now I have Delirium. Oh, Solitude. How unexpected. No blink, huh? Alright, we'll draw. Iteration time. Blood Moon, that's pretty good. Try for Blood Moon. Blood Moon hits. Oh, but they have a basic in hand. But no green. They put Karsak here in hand and pass. We'll go Unholy Heat. Dash out Ravioli. Soaring. Finding Harbinger, sure. No, that treasure. We have double blue. Oh, what is this? Hurry, I don't think so. We'll go Dispute. And opponent passes out of Sadness. Dash out Ravioli. Unit for 3. And Risen Reef. We'll pass on that. Opponent passes. And Island, nice. Dash Ravioli. Unit for 3. And Voice, we want that. Sure. Now what? They lay line binding after we play Voice? We'll counter. And there's a Seed. So I'll settle things in game 3. Open hand's terrible. Mole. Oh my gosh, what? Mole. Yikes. Alright, we'll keep. And the land, nice. Play Chandler and pass. Oh my gosh, Chalice on 1. Well, we might be in trouble. I'm gonna try and balance it with Otawara. That's gonna take too long. Shoot. Voice. Yep. I think our cheeks are clapped. We'll save ourselves the misery. And you'll see it here. Darn Chalice. Oh. But it happens sometimes. And that's on the next match. Open hand, one man we have Bauble. So we'll keep. Oh, and it's Titan. This shall be difficult. The Bauble and pass. Usa. They really be popping off. A Bolt. Land and pass. The hold passes. Chandler perfect. For Chandler. And we'll pass. Summoner's Pact. Finding Titan but. Counter. Wonderful back toss. Come on, more counter. Iteration. Iteration on top. Ew. Land. Super 3. Pass back. Let's say 4. And they pass. Another land. Iteration. Favor that land. Unholy Heat, sure. Play the other Iteration. Another Heat. Oh, the Charm could be better. We'll grab Charm. Super 3. And we'll pass. Another Titan. We'll let them get their lands. Oh, they get Mycosynth. They copy their amulets. We'll take other Titan. They play Solaria. Pass in our upkeep. We'll make sure we're not drawing balls. Rail. That's pretty good. Number 3. Opponent goes 8. Play our land. Oh, then try and copy amulets. I suppose that's fine. I could have gained control of it. The counter's better here. Summoner's Pact, sure. Uh-oh, Transmute. Finding Cavern, shoot. That was pretty big brain of them. We'll try to look for opponent. Another Heat. Charm on top. Another Transmute. For another Summoner's Pact. Draw Charm. Ravioli, sure. Go Spelldancer. Consider. Counterspell, nice. Dash out Ravioli. Just for 5. And now pass. You have to pay the 4. Another Summoner's Pact. Counter. And there's a Concede. So game 2 it is. We'll go game 2 is in the first set of thing 2. Opening hand's really strong. We're gonna keep. Spelldancer for us. Ravioli. Play Bauble. Oh, they have amulet on top. They play it. Making 2 mana. For Explore. And they pass. Charm for us. Play for 2. They might have counter. And this feels pretty derpy-dur. Let's try to steal their amulets. That worked. Usa. That's 6 mana there. Bauble. Land and we'll pass. Miss up for us. And there's Titan. Counter. 1 card in their hand. Consider. We'll pop it now. Chandler, okay. We'll play it safe and pass. Summoner's Pact. Oof. Let's go Misstep. Luckily that worked. Iteration. We'll play Chandler. And we'll pass. We'll play the land. Transmute. For Summoner's Pact. Land. Oof. Here we go for Iteration. Yeah. Please land for Daddy. Unholy Heat Graveyard. Oh shoot. Gotta be kidding me. Oh wait, we have amulets. Oh my gosh. It untaps. Oh, praise the magic odds. Thing for 3. Oh, it was member. Sure. We'll pass. Summoner's Pact will counter. How wonderful. One plays Grazer. Alright, time to Lockbar. Spelldancer. Iteration. Blood Moon, sure. We'll pass and pray. Oh shoot, so that's for basic. Oh my gosh. Alright, consider. Murktide, sure. Swing a Spelldancer. Copy on spell. 2 iterations. That worked. Second one also good. And now Blood Moon. And there's a match. You know what that means. We finished 4-1. We got a bit lucky there. But a win's a win. So there we have it. Daddy was not disappointed. Whenever Spelldancer survived, it felt really powerful. And the other great surprise, Minor Misstep felt great. The deck might even want 2 or 3 copies, because with everyone playing around Spell Pierce, Misstep seems to really catch people off guard. But it's too soon to tell if Spelldancer will replace Ledger Shredder, because Ledger Shredder is not terrible. Well, let me know what you big boys think. Is Spelldancer good enough, or is it too hit or miss? And until next time, stay to be thick.